The Bride, The Lie, written by Jamie Castracani, narrated by Dezaray Azura. Chapter 1. The Supermarket. Barra da Tijuca, Rio de Janeiro. Wednesday, 5 p.m., Barra da Tijuca. That particular day of the week has many meanings. For the football fans, it is a match day at the end of the night. For the salaried employees, the middle of the work week. But for Vinny and Enzo, it would signify one thing: supermarket day. And for a person like Enzo, it was nothing more than an assisted torture. For Vinny, hearing Enzo's endless complaints would also be a hell on earth. But who gave a hoot about poor Vinny? Certainly not his aunt, who made him go to the supermarket and take Enzo with him. "Do we have to go?" he complained. "Yes, Enzo," Vinny had to answer, although it was obvious. "We've been going to the supermarket for years, every Wednesday." "This is absurd. Can't your aunt come?" "No, Enzo. My aunt works late nights. She has no time for Mikado." "How wonderful. I hate this place." But it was pointless to complain. If that were the case, Enzo would have abandoned his weekly shopping years ago. It wasn't the fact of having to choose hundreds of products on shelves, or the fact that he had to wait in line when it was time to pay, or not being able to buy everything on the list. In fact, it was a mixture of several factors, several iceberg tips floating in Al Gore's 10-meter thawing sea. Nevertheless, they finally entered the front door after a 5-minute walk down the Adventure of Americas, after crossing the overflowing parking lot. Before they took opposite directions, Vinny handed the list to Enzo. "It's all there," he said. "This is what you need to buy. I have 400 cash on hand. If you exceed this amount, you will have to sell your body to the owner of the supermarket." "Ha ha! I don't do that, Vinny." "Well, you'll have to if you want to get out without having enough money to pay for everything." Well, as soon as Vinny's speech was over, he made his way to the fruit section, while Enzo took the remaining part. The circumstances indicated a potential disaster, but Vinny wanted to give his friend a vote of trust. After all, what was a friendship without trust? But despite the writing, Vinny's eyes widened and he thought, even though he couldn't put his feeling into words. Uh-oh, what the fuck have I done? Vinny's concern made perfect sense, because it was obvious that if a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?